YouTube? Kiaguyjoe here, and I'm back with another video. Today I have the 2022 Hyundai Venue Limited, but it does come with a different interior package that you can option in or option out depending on what you want in the vehicle. And you can option this vehicle pretty well, but I'll show you guys that in a second. Alright, starting under the hood of this 2022 Hyundai Venue. This is a 1.6 liter 121 horsepower engine. That ticking you here is the direct injection, so just be mindful of that. The engine is not broken. That's just normal with direct injection engines. But as I said, 121 horsepower engine. Not sure of the torque figures. I'll be sure to put that in the video along with other information. Pretty peppy engine right here. Very good for this size and should give you plenty of passing power when you need it. And taking a look here at the exterior of the vehicle. This vehicle is painted in a nice denim color. It tries to give you the impression that it's the color of, I guess, denim jeans, you know, hence the name denim. So that's the color this vehicle is painted in. It's very much a baby Telluride. It's pretty much what it is. If you take a look at this and then compare it to a Telluride, you can kind of see the similarities between the two. Again, take a look at this and then take a look at the bigger version, or just a bigger vehicle, the Palisade rather, not the Telluride, the Palisade. Venue, Palisade, okay? So this is a smaller, very much a smaller version of the Palisade. But taking a look here at the lighting system here, as you can see, incandescent turn signals. I'm not sure if this vehicle, if you can option it with LED turn-in indicators, but this is incandescent. And down at the bottom portion you have your low and high beams. You have a LED halogen projector headlight right there, and of course a incandescent, I believe that's a low beam right there, with a nice LED daytime running light that surrounds the headlight system right there. Taking a look here at the grille, you can see a nice large Hyundai logo right here that should be housing the safety systems which this vehicle does have, for collision warning and all that good stuff that vehicles normally come with nowadays. No fog lights on this model, but you do have this nice silver painted portion down here, similar to the Kona. This vehicle is very similar to the Kona, except the Kona gives you things that the Venue does not. And I'm going to go over that when I get to the inside of the vehicle. But if it were me, I would probably choose the Venue over the Kona, simply because of the interior, the way it looks. And I'll show you guys that in a second as well. Sorry for the road noise again, and maybe the wind noise. I'm right by a Hyundai dealership that's next to a highway, and you guys can hear next to a train yard. So that's very excellent. This vehicle does have this nice white pattern area right here. This isn't some sort of plastic or anything, but this is a trim piece. Very nice addition to this vehicle. And instead of, you know, putting the piano black plastic, they put the white on the vehicle. This is a two-tone vehicle. You have this blue denim color and this white top. I believe this, you can option that this vehicle in a different color and you still get the white, if I'm correct. And taking a look at the wheel here, you have a 205 55 by 17s. This is a front wheel driven car, so don't expect to do any burnouts or anything. Have another nice white trim piece right there. But these wheels are pretty nice, look pretty good. Nice wide pockets, should be easy to clean. plastic covering the Hyundai logo right here. This vehicle is brand new, so that's to be expected. But as I said, very nice wheel size, very nice trim, wheel design, and it should be easy to clean. Nothing special about the brake calipers. You have a nice turn indicator right there, which is an incandescent design on the side of the vehicle. Nothing on the mirror, but it is on the side of the vehicle right there. Taking a look at the side portions of the vehicle, nothing special. Doesn't have any geometric pattern on the side of the vehicle like the Hyundai, like any of the other Hyundai products, newer Hyundai products. Which I'm surprised, honestly, not to see on this kind of vehicle. You would expect this kind of vehicle to have those geometric patterns. But nonetheless, it still looks pretty nice in this nice blue shade of denim. And again, that white top looks pretty good. No sunroof offered on this vehicle. Or I believe it is offered, this vehicle just doesn't have it. And taking a look here at the rear of the vehicle, as you guys can see, nice Hyundai logo with Venue spelled out in white lettering. Your lighting system is a incandescent turn signal design with a, I believe the tail light, the brake lights and whatnot are LED, but the turn signal is incandescent design. Your rear or reverse lights are down there at the bottom. That's okay as long as the turn signal indicators are up there in the, the module itself. I don't actually mind the reverse lights being that low. And another nice white trim piece that flows along the whole vehicle. Looks pretty nice. The window wiper for the rear is not hidden. There is no big spoiler to hide this, so be mindful of that. And you have your reverse camera up top right there. Taking a look here at the cargo area. Personally, the hood latch is hydraulically assisted. It is not, it isn't electronic, so be mindful of that. But the cargo area here, as you can see, this vehicle is optioned with a nice floor mat to hold down your cargo. This interior color is very, very nice. It simulates the outside of the vehicle in this nice blue trim. I'm not sure if my camera's picking that up, but this trim color is very nice. It's very different from the usual black or cream and red interiors. Underneath this floor cover, you have a nice spare tire. No fix-a-flat kit for this vehicle. No grab handle. I'm surprised. Well, this is sort of a grab handle. You have to just grab it like that very quickly, but you still have to put your hand on the paint. That's going to do it for the outside of the Venue. Let's hop inside to see what kind of features we got in there. Alright, before we hop into the inside of this 2022 Venue Limited, let's take a look at the key fob. Nothing special. It does have the remote start and of course lock and unlock, but it does not have the parking assist feature to help you move the vehicle in and out of tight parking spaces. But let's hop inside to get away from this traffic and wind noise. We're closing the door of the Venue. You can hear it has a nice solid sounding dunk right there with no rattles or shakes throughout the cabin or the door itself. But take a look here at this interior, guys. Very, very nice. I really love the color theme of this vehicle in this blue denim color. Very nice, very nice. Very different from, as I said, the usual all black interior, the red interiors, the cream color interiors, just very different from that. So if you guys checked out my Kona video, and you guys, if you guys could have heard when I said I'm not sure if the Venue or the Kona replaces the Accent. You guys can clearly see that this vehicle is very similar to the Kona. So again, I'm not sure which one of these vehicles replaces the Accent, but this is very, very similar to the Kona. But I argue it's a little bit nicer than the Kona in certain aspects. But let's get into that real quick. Got the left side of the steering wheel here of the Venue. You can see you can have your dimming controls to dim the interior lighting. Pretty sure this vehicle doesn't have ambient lighting, so I'm not even really going to bother looking for that. This vehicle is pretty cheap. Does have some safety features though, as far as your lane keep assist right there and traction control. On the left side of the steering wheel, you have your phone and volume controls right there. No favorites button on the steering wheel. On the right side of the steering wheel, you have a button to toggle through your menu controls, or your what you see in the gauge rather. You have your cruise control button, and no button to control your distance between the vehicle ahead of you. So that's something I'm surprised to not see in this vehicle. That's something the Kona does have. The horn sounds pretty wimpy, honestly. It's not as deep as I would like it, but that should be expected in this kind of vehicle right here. Something that the Kona does have, also that the Venue does not have, is a digital instrument panel. I believe you can option this vehicle for the digital instrument panel. I'm not sure. 3-inch helper screen in the middle to toggle through some menus right there. Your settings. You can show your fuel economy, your drive range and whatnot, your miles per hour, and of course your lane keep assist right there. But pretty basic, pretty old school Hyundai stuff, but looks pretty nice. And it sure looked pretty nice at night with the backlit, lighting and whatnot. Taking a look here at the door panel though, this is where you can tell that Hyundai really cheapened out this vehicle right here. Hard touch plastics on the whole door right here. The only portion that's padded is this area right here, which is very small, but everything else is hard touch plastics. You have this nice silver painted portion right here for the door handle. But as I said, everything is, hard touch plastics. They did give you one touch for the front, and that's it. Only one touch for the driver. Everything else is, you have to hold the button down. Very old school. Everything else is hard touch plastic, and also no special, sound system like a Harman Kardon or Bose or anything like that. Taking a look up the dash here. Hard touch plastics again. Hard touch plastics. It does have a nice grainy feel to it, but it is hard touch plastics. Hard touch plastics right here, of course. In the middle right here, you have this 8-inch, touchscreen system right here. Well, again, it's not touchscreen. Well, it is touchscreen. 8-inch touchscreen right there. So that's pretty nice. Right here, you have this nice area right here to maybe store a phone or some change and whatnot. And hard touch plastics. I like how they put this color in here to break up the blue, because this vehicle does have a lot of blue, so they have to use another color to break it up a little bit. Taking a look at the glove compartment here. It's not damped and it's not lined with felt, as you guys saw. It just, kind of dropped there. So be mindful of that. And to get a better view of the door panel here, same deal of material, hard touch plastics, soft leather padded area right here, hard touch plastics all around the door. I believe these seats are the star of this vehicle right here. As you guys can see, it is a nice blue color with some cream color piping and stitching. I believe these seats are made out of a sustainable material or recycled material and whatnot. This color is a denim color, is what they call the exterior of the vehicle, and it's probably the same kind of color for the interior, that denim blue color. Looks pretty nice. The seats feel pretty comfortable. They are heated, but they're not cooled, as you guys can see. And as you guys can see, you do have a drive mode selector. You have normal, sport, and snow, which I'm really not sure why this vehicle will have a snow mode. It's not all-wheel drive, it's just front-wheel drive. This vehicle, of course, doesn't need the eco mode because it's only 121 horsepower, so you're not going to be, or you shouldn't be driving this thing like a NASCAR. Taking a look here at the center area right here, you do have a nice storage area right there for some, for a wallet or something, maybe a couple phones and whatnot. No USB port in there. You only single you have 2 USB ports up in the front though, with a 12-volt power outlet right there. 2 cup holders with a manual handbrake. That's something that the Hyundai Kona did not have. And as I said, you have 3 stage heated seats for the front and passenger seats. Taking a look at the rear view camera right there. Very nice, not too high quality, but it will get the job done. Again, this is a cheaper vehicle, so you can't expect to find something of, of anything higher quality that are in other Hyundai products, such as a Palisade and Santa Fe. No wireless charging in this vehicle. Also, this area is just for to store your phone. I believe you can option that in though. Again, you're probably gonna pay more, of course, for things of that nature. Taking a look here at the HVAC controls, pretty nice setup, very intuitive, very easy to use. I like how they have this digital theme in the middle for the bigger dial to let you know your fan speed. It is pretty loud, so I'm not going to have it up that high. Of course, to change the temperature right there, let you know the temperature. As you guys can see, coming up to the media controls, you have your radio, you have your media setup. You have a favorites button right there to, to favor your Apple CarPlay and Android Auto or whatever else you want to, control through that button. Track up, track down. You have a map, nav, and of course a button to set it up. Taking a look here at this map. Again, Hyundai, they bought the tuning knob for this vehicle. So I like that feature because you can do things like that. I know I showed that in other vehicles already, but I just like that feature a good bit. It's very intuitive, very easy to use. And they give you a dedicated power button as well with the volume knob. And it's actually bigger than the tuning knob, so you can actually differentiate the two. Which one is the volume, which one is the tune. Very nice. With any other Kia, Hyundai, Genesis product, they give you the sounds of nature stuff. Lively forest, calm sea waves, rainy day, open air cafe, warm fireplace, snowy village. They didn't really update it with any new sounds, so that's to be expected though. It is touchscreen as well, so that's nice, and it is in a good reach, so that's very good as well. Of course, you have Apple CarPlay, Android Auto. This vehicle does not have Sirius XM preloaded, so, but at least they gave you radio and whatnot. Hyundai Blue Link, that's similar to GM OnStar. You can go to your vehicle diagnostics and maintenance, and of course call for assistance if you need it. Very, very nice. All normal stuff that we or any other driver should be used to at this point. So you have your sunshade right there. Very nice, and it does extend as well. The lighting above is incandescent. No LED lights in this cabin. That's to be expected for this price point. And this material on the roof is pretty, it's not that good feeling, honestly. It does feel pretty cheap. So be mindful of that for the Venue. I'm not sure why this vehicle does not have a hook for the driver's side, for a grab handle and whatnot. I'm not sure why they took that out, but they have it on every other side, so that's kind of awkward to not have one here. Not sure why they did that, but they did it. One more thing I wanted to point out before I hop into the back seat is that this vehicle does not have an electronic seat right here. You can only do it manually. So the old school ways where you have to reach under the seat to move the seat forward and back. You have the handle down there to adjust the height of the seat, and then of course you have another handle to adjust the backrest. So it's very old school. This vehicle is not very expensive, so I can see why they didn't put that the electronic seat controls in the vehicle. So it does cheapen it out a little bit, so you guys be mindful of that. But again, this vehicle is still very nice. Pretty much a starter car for anybody who would want something of this nature. But that's gonna do it for the front seat. Let's hop into the back seat. Alright, now we're in the back seat of this 2022 Hyundai Venue. Closing the door here. Very nice, solid sounding thunk right there for this kind of, vehicle for this price point. So no complaints there. But again, taking a look here at the door panel, same deal of materials, hard touch plastics, You have this small padded area right there for your arm, hard touch plastics. The vehicle does not have, automatic down and up windows for the rear, so be mindful of that. As I sit behind myself, my knees do touch the seat, so if in the front seat is at my driving position. So if anybody with my height and someone of my height was sitting in the back, then you would probably have your knees hitting the back seat. But of course, if this seat was a little bit further up, I will have a good bit of space, and I could probably ride back here for a few hours or so. You have a cup holder or bottle holder in the door, and a speaker system right there, or your speaker covers right there. Again, this vehicle does not have any kind of special sound system such as a Harman Kardon or a Bose stereo system. No climate vents for the rear, and also no USB ports in the rear as well. And this is probably where it would go. You have one map pocket right there on the back of the rear front passenger seat. The seats look very nice and they feel pretty nice, but I'm not sure how long you would be able to sit back here, so be mindful of that as well. This vehicle does not have any fold down armrest, so for those who would want to sit back here, just be mindful that your arm will probably be sitting, you will be resting your arm on your leg the whole ride. But again, this vehicle is only 22 and some change, so you have to be cognizant of things that are here and things that are missing. Alright guys, this is Kiaguyjoe here again with the 2022 Hyundai Venue. Very nice little peppy vehicle right here. Pretty much a starter vehicle for anybody who's looking for something in this price range. I would prefer this vehicle over the Hyundai Kona, or at least a regular Hyundai Kona, but I would definitely take a higher version Hyundai Kona, such as the N, over the Venue. But nonetheless, this is a very nicely equipped vehicle. If you guys like this video, please like, comment, share, subscribe to the channel. I appreciate all the new subscribers and the new feedback that I've been getting as far as comments and whatnot, whether they're negative or positive. You guys are the ones that will help me grow this channel. So I'll try to do my best to get more vehicles in this time where it's kind of hard to get vehicles in general, and that's with any brand, whether it's Hyundai, Kia, Jeep, Chevy and whatnot. Vehicles are very hard to get, guys. So just bear with me. Keep liking the video, keep subscribing to the channel, and like I said, I'll try my best to bring you guys more content. Again, this is Kiaguyjoe. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace.